Ladies and gentlemen, we have some bad news. Some news that is unexpected, strange, and unexplained as of right now. However, in this video, I'm going to try to explain it. And that is the fact that Season 3 of Black Ops 6 and Warzone, including seemingly Verdansk, has been delayed. Now, I have some theories behind this, and I want to talk about all of them. But at first, let me explain what's going on here. So if we go in game, this is the Battle Pass, right? Battle Pass says Season 2, 16 days left. Now, it's currently March 3rd. Tomorrow's March 4th. 16 days past that is March the 20th. This was supposed to be the day that Season 3 was coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Makes sense, right? Now, on top of this, as of right now, we have the TMNT event, which is going for 9 days and 21 hours longer. However, at the end of this, we are getting a new event. So, in other words, 10 days from now is around the 14th. So the 14th, we are supposed to be getting the Shamrock event, the new St. Patrick's Day event. Okay, but now, as of today, we got this. This is a statement from Call of Duty, and it says, Season 3 is a big moment for Call of Duty Warzone and Black Ops 6. Why? We don't really know. And we are taking the time to deliver a great experience starting on April 3rd. More to come following Warzone's 5th anniversary next week. ... I find that ... really, really weird for some reason. Like they're wanting to say more, but someone has them at gunpoint and they're actually in a hostage situation and they're trying to get a point across to us. But no, apparently April 3rd is that date. So this is the image that was given to us, and really not much here. Not much whatsoever, and it's very confusing. Like there is like a little bit of writing right over here, but from what I can see, let's double check to make sure that there's nothing like weird going on there. I'll pull up Photoshop in a second, but as far as this delay goes, it's kind of unexpected because as of right now, we are going into the 5-year anniversary of Warzone, as it says in that statement. And in the 5-year anniversary of Warzone, you would expect something big to happen. Like 5 years is kind of like a monumental number. It's a big milestone, and you'd think they'd want the game to be in really, really good shape. But as we are seeing, the game is not. People are dropping off Warzone more than ever, and we know that Season 3 is a very, very big moment. Now, I got Photoshop open here. Let me go like this. I do not think it says anything. I think it's just filler. But hey, we checked. So it's a monumental moment, what is coming on and going there. And to see Warzone in such a bad state going into the 5th anniversary sucks. Now, wearing my BCH4 shirt, is it possible that Warzone gets shadow dropped? Or sorry, Verdansk. I think it would be a little poetic if it did, but I think it's extremely, extremely unlikely. I think they know that when Verdansk comes out, it needs to be top tier. It needs to be unbroken. It needs to be tested, and it needs to keep players in the game. And if they launch a broken mess, which is probably why it is delayed, people are going to drop from this game like flies, and it's not going to be a good thing. So, what do we have? We have the option for them to do what they did initially with Warzone. And that is to basically drop Verdansk, put a trailer out, and be like, it is live now. However, here's the problem. I don't think that is going to happen because of how they wrote the statement. Let's look at this one more time. Just one more time. Season 3 is a big moment for Call of Duty Warzone and Black Ops 6. So they're telling us it's a big one. And we're taking the time to deliver a great experience starting on April 3rd. Okay. More to come following Call of Duty Warzone's 5th anniversary next week. So if you don't know what the 5th anniversary is, the date, that's March 10th. Now, we've talked about it before. I believe I talked about it yesterday, actually. There is a kind of a Verdansk event with that they're selling items on the Call of Duty website. I am willing to guess that on March 10th is when they're going to announce Verdansk. They're going to kind of do a thing of 5 years ago today, we released this map, put some sort of trailer out, and kind of like, I'm guessing they're going to show old gameplay fading into like this new style of Verdansk and kind of show us off what has changed, what is new, what is going on there. And man, they need to do well here. I think more so than before. This puts more pressure on it. And you may be wondering why I say that, but like, think about this for a second. Black Ops 6 is, I think, in an okay state. There's already, we are expecting a new zombies map. We were talking about this on stream today. We were expecting a new zombies map. Are we going to get that? I don't know. Could it come at season 3 reloaded? Maybe, if they don't want it to compete with Warzone. But we need new things. We need a big update for Warzone. Like, you got to understand, there has been nothing really new in Warzone since it came with Black Ops 6. Like, since December, when they added Area 99, which people didn't seem to resonate with very much. There has been no new big map. There's been no new gameplay overhauls. There's been like quality of life fixes. And I do believe the game is in a better state. And after playing 150 players on Urzikstan, I think that plays a lot better. But at the same time, like, that is not enough to keep the game sustained and keep people playing. And now, with an extra, essentially almost 3 weeks added on to the time period for, like, we thought this was coming on March 20th. We like, look at Charlie Intel's post. March 20th is now delayed till April 3rd. So that's, sorry, 2 weeks. I can't math, but 2 weeks is how long it actually is. So we think that we're getting things at this point, and now it's getting delayed even more. The community is getting antsy, and if this thing does not launch in a good state, it's well playable and it works, it makes sense, this could be it. Like, it really, really could be it. I think Black Ops 6 and Zombies will be okay. But if Verdansk comes and it's even any little mistakes at this point, that's what scares me, right? Is we already know the servers aren't going to be there. We're waiting on more news on the anti-cheat. But like, let's say we have a Tim the Tat Man, someone who's like, I don't know if I'm going to go play Verdansk, and he gets sucked into it and he's like, okay, let's do this. And if he gets in there and he lags out of his first game, if the servers don't feel good, if he runs into someone hacking, he's probably just done. And that's going to be 30,000, 50,000 people, probably more, who would watch him on day one stop playing Verdansk. That would be hugely detrimental. And because it's being delayed, there is even less of a situation where you can mess this up. So this delay, I don't think, is a bad thing. I guess that's what I want to finish off saying this. I don't think it's a bad thing. And based off of like what I am seeing with people's tweets and things like that, like, look at this. This is just the first, like, I clicked on Charlie Intel's. I clicked on Charlie Intel's. The first thing it says is, if I boot up the game on April 3rd and I still see the game riddled with bugs, most likely will, I'm gonna be so pissed. Can they please just prove everyone wrong and make sure Verdansk is perfect? Like, this is, and then we get a Marvel Rivals ad. Just delete all the code, shut it down, and start from scratch. Damn, delays suck. Crazy, this game is already in season 3 and not a working anti-cheat. So this is what I mean. We are on the precipice of this completely failing. And could it be fixed? Yes. Will it? I don't know. Time will tell. But it's delayed for now. That sucks.